as governor of the state. Well, citing the case of Marwa versus Yanko at the Supreme Court, Okoronko noted that the drafters of the country's constitution stated that nobody should be voted for as governor more than 2 times, and that the party to the suit agreed that Silva was voted into office 2 times. He further stated that the Supreme Court ruled in the case of Marwa versus Yanko that nobody can expand the constitution or its scope. So if Silva is allowed to contest the next election, it means a person can contest as many times as he or she wishes. And that's why the court said a no to Silva. Well, just to let you know that. All right, let me also bring a notice to you right now. This one is coming from the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo. He said that statistics has indicated that 99,985 Nigerian students left the country to enroll in universities in the United Kingdom between 2017 and last year, 2022. How many did I call it? 99,985 Nigerian students left the country to register in the UK. He said every year, over 100 Nigerian students benefit from the scholarship, for postgraduate and PhD degrees. We have hundreds of professionals and entrepreneurs leaving our shores to break down or to break new grounds across our country. Across, our lands. That's what he said. Well, similarly, the minister disclosed that Nigerians who applied for passports will have it delivered to them at home, offices, and other places of choice from next year. I think it's a good one, though. But let me relax on that and also hear from you. He went further to state that his ministry, has started the, automation of the process with the timeline, adding that Nigerians will soon begin to experience the sweetness of the passport application. Yeah, so you should know. All right, and as regards Sunday Igboho, he has arrived Germany. I'm giving you on the ground information now, like as it is hot. He has arrived Germany. He arrived at Hamburg International Airport in Germany to reunite with his family. Yes, Igboho gained freedom after 2 years of incarceration in Benin Republic. In case you don't know, or maybe in case you have forgotten. But the big deal there is that Sunday Igboho has arrived Germany as we speak. And of course, he has also reunited with start from there. But then, before I get to that story, tension has gripped the people of Benue State as news of the release of excess water from Lagdo Dam, by Cameroonian authorities hit the state. I think is the principal special assistant media and publicity strategic communications to the governor, quoted the National Emergency Management Agency NEMA saying that the states where flooding is being expected include Adamawa, Taraba State, Benue State, Nasarawa State, Kogi State, Anambra State, Edo State, Delta State, and of course Bayelsa State. According to the statement, the 9 states which have communities along the banks of River Benue may be affected by the excess water from the Lagdo Dam, which is expected to last till the end of October. All right. Well, let's see how all of that plays out. But then, the big information here, this one is big, but it's not a good one at all. All right. Is that there are growing concerns over the rising price of cooking gas, as a kilogram is now sold for between 1,000 naira and 1,200 naira in parts of the country. There are also fears that the price may rise further owing to the scarcity of the product, which marketers are attributing to supply disruption. Well, across Lagos State yesterday, several, checks that were made showed that while 12.5 kilograms of cooking gas is sold for about 12,000 naira at some retail stations, a kilogram was sold for 1,150 naira and 1,200 naira in Lagos outskirts, like areas like Mowe, Bafo, Magboro, and other areas along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Ogun State. All right. I just wanted to get this information while we talk. Let me get to introduce quickly my guest for today. Okay, don't worry, I get to give you some more information, some of these informations as they come. Just chillax, okay, and get to join the conversation. I'll tell you how to do that quickly, but let me get to introduce my guest for today. He is a political enthusiast. He is Mr. Yinka Ibiduni. He's just will be joining us virtually this afternoon. A beautiful afternoon to you, sire, and welcome to Matters on VOP FM.
Good afternoon. God bless you, and God bless Nigerians. Voice of the people. All the way.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. So that is the voice of Yinka Ibiduni. You can also join the conversation right now via YouTube and all of our social media platforms. Yeah, like YouTube was streaming live right now. And you can watch us live and, of course, drop your comments and observations. That is on YouTube. Go there, check, get to the search bar and type VOP 90.3 FM on YouTube. And of course, or you can type it in full, Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And of course, watch us live and get to the comment section and let's hear from you. Or you can also use our WhatsApp number. WhatsApp portal is also open right now. In case you don't know, or in case you don't have it, you can also save it right now. Anyway, yeah, the WhatsApp number where you can send in your message is 0700 903 9039. Okay, yeah, that's the WhatsApp number, 0700 903 9039. And for those who are going to be who will be calling us from the diaspora, you can also use that number to call in, 0700 903 9039. All right, let's move on with what we have for you today. Mr. Yinka Ibiduni, I just quickly want you to comment on the fact that Sunday Igboho has been released. And some persons are saying, well, it's a good one. But then some persons are also pointing fingers to another area. But then, generally speaking, can you tell us, how you feel as regards the release of Mr. Sunday Adeyemo?
Well, I think it's a good one in that people who are speaking for their people in terms of liberation should be allowed to do so. But people who commit crime in terms of killing and things should be charged as such and brought to book. But Sunday Igboho was detained in the Republic of Benin on the basis that it was trying to escape Nigeria's justice. And there was to and fro and things like that. And I think after 2 years, the people have argued that the detention was not proper, and it's good for him to be released. Just like Nwanko Kano argued he should be released too. Good luck to him. But I think people should stay away from violence. Violence never yields any results under any circumstances.
Now, I love the fact that you mentioned that the likes of Nnamdi Kanu should also be released. I mean, his case is going to
Yes.
come up on the 15th of, I think, is it November or December, right? Yeah. His case is going to
Yes.
come up again on the 15th of December, if I'm not mistaken, if I have to check that date correctly, right? But then, some persons are of the opinion that Nnamdi Kanu should have been released even before now. He should be released first before
Yes.
Sunday Igboho. Don't you think so? I mean, is there something
Yeah,
playing out we don't
because
understand?
a competent court has already said the federal government should release him, even since Buhari's regime. So I don't know why they didn't do that, and I thought Bola Tinubu will respect the rule of law and just say, "Look, deal with this." But they want to take him to court. Fine. I will be surprised if the court does not order his release again.
Do you think it's really possible for the court not to order his release again this time around?
I think it will be super judicious. I don't know how to call it. We must be operating something else in Nigeria if a court will still say they should keep it.
So are you ruling out the possibility though?
Well, I always live by what I believe is right. So in my mind right now, I am waiting for Nnamdi Kanu to be released by a competent court. Whether the government will obey is their own problem.
Now, do you think the release of Sunday Igboho and if Nnamdi Kanu is released finally, do you think all of these will quell the tension, in the southeast, especially the person of Nnamdi Kanu? Do you think these will actually, douse the tension in the southeast, security-wise?
Well, there are people who are saying they are not happy because of the way Nnamdi Kanu has been treated. People have used it to say stay at home on Mondays, and a lot of people who Nnamdi Kanu even claim are not rooting for him have used it to be doing violence and things. So obviously, once that is taken out of the way, that point is taken out of the equation, of course the tension should go down, and then people who want to cause problem will find other excuses if they so wish. But the government will have a clean hand and a clean power to deal with those people who will be causing problems for other reasons other than the treatment of an outspoken person for the liberation of the Igbos.
All right.
But I think anybody has the right to speak for his people. It doesn't mean that because you are speaking, people will follow you. I'm like Igboho, it's not every Yoruba that's following him. And I think Nnamdi Kanu, it's not every Igbo that's following him. But he has the right to speak. He has the right to express himself, to say this is what I think it should be. Yes.
All right, quickly, that brings me to the fact that the senator representing Enugu West zone, his name is Osita Ungu. He said that the Southeast Senate caucus will not relent in its quest for more ministerial slots for the region. All right, Ungu, was saying in Enugu that although the president Bola Tinubu may have fulfilled the constitutional, requirement by appointing a member or a minister from each of the 5 states in the region, he will, listen to the agitation of the senators for more slots. Now, do you think this man is supposed to be saying this at this point in time? Some persons are saying, well, the Igbos don't. I've of course spoken with a whole lot of persons who tell you, well, the Igbos don't need all of these things. What they need is what they need, and we all know what they need. That instead of one man now coming out to say, well, they want to join in the government. They want to be included. They want to also have their own say. They want to have as many senators, as many appointments as possible. First of all, let me even start from the fact that, let me ask you, do you think that Tinubu has been fair enough, when it comes to picking people across the country, especially rather, the Southeast?
No, but in my own view, that shouldn't mean anything.
Okay.
Because appointing people is not the situation. It's not the problem. It's those people performing. And if you appoint 1,000 people from the Yorubas and then appoint 111 from each state to fulfill the constitutional requirement, and those 1,000 people from Yoruba don't perform, you are still a failed government. And if one person in any of the states that you have appointed stands out, performed well, and everything, everybody will know and will hail that person. So me, I don't believe in craving for positions. I believe in whoever is in the saddle appointing credible people that will deliver to Nigerians. And if the constitution says pick one person at least from each state, the only thing I'll require from you as the president is to pick a competent person, one competent person at least from each state. Period. I'm not interested in the number of people that you picked and so on. I'm only interested in the quality and their ability to deliver.
So what about the issue of relegation?
Issue of what?
Relegation. Yes.
Well, to me, if you are given a responsibility and you carry it out to the best of your ability, and if your ability supersedes any other person or can be shown to supersede any other person, then you are okay. You cannot be relegated. The Igbos can, to me, when I was growing up, I knew that the Igbos can never be relegated. Go back to the history of Nigeria in terms of competence. Igbos have demonstrated super competence in many areas. Shebe and so on. Even in Nnamdi Azikiwe, he was the only one that won votes from all the regions of Nigeria. Igbos are great people as far as I'm concerned. And they should never feel ready. Because somebody ignores you does not mean that you are relegated. I am blind, but no man can relegate me because I'm blind. I will always feel myself. I will stand toe to toe with you and prove to you that my blindness means absolutely nothing in terms of whatever we are competing for. Of course, I cannot compete with you in terms of sightedness. I can't say I want to be a judge in a beauty competition, for example. I cannot say I want to be a target shooter. But in areas where I can use my other abilities that God has given me, I will challenge anyone toe to toe. So you cannot relegate me. And I don't think the Igbos should feel relegated. Even though people are trying to push them down, they should reach deep into their arsenal and realize that they are great people. But unfortunately, some Igbos are becoming just rabble, just talking and trying to show that oh, you must consider us. We are the people. We the Igbos are not given. No, you don't need that. Show your color. Just be who you are. Go to Alaba, go to Ladipo, Innocent Motors. Go to Aba, go and see how they make shoe and bags. Yeah, those are the things you should concentrate on and improve on. And on other areas, stand your ground. You can't, the Lord Jesus Christ said a light that is lit cannot be put under the something. You put it on the shelf, on the shelf, on the mantle, where everybody can see. So God has given them something. Let them use it well, and use it with love for the betterment of the whole of Nigeria.
So, in other words, are you trying to suggest that they should take their eyes away from anything that has to do with politics in this country?
No. Peter Obi, who in Nigeria's history has done what Obi did in the last election, has mobilized people, genuine people who came out to vote. Yes, they were repressed. They tried to relegate them and so on. So, even though I hear some people say, I will never come out to vote again, and I will tear my voter's card. No, don't do that. Remember that you are great people, and continue to ask for what God has given. Maybe it's the Igbos that will liberate Nigeria. Who knows? We are still waiting for that person that will liberate us from slavery after colonialization. After colonization, we entered another form of slavery, and we are still in it. We are still in that slavery. So we are waiting for somebody who's going to liberate us.
All right. Linking that is what Wike said, recently. I think he said that yesterday. Wike is actually berating as regards the election, that took place on February the 25th. Wike has berated the European Union. I'm talking about the EU over its report on this year's general election. All right. He said that the report did not give the true position of the election, but created a wrong impression on the minds of the electorate, especially in Rivers State. Can you help us analyze what...
Wicked to me, he says whatever will further his... that will make him, excel in whatever he's trying to do. He's now trying to please Bola Tinubu and get all the things all the goodness that can come from Bola Tinubu. So he can say anything he likes, but the Nigerian people and those of us that observe the election, and even up till now, this is several months after inauguration, we are still sad and pained as to what we saw at that election. And the European report clearly expresses our or my feeling. Let others speak for themselves when they start phoning in. That election was the worst that Nigeria has ever done. We had technology that we could have used to make it the best that Nigeria has ever done. It was deliberately bastardized, and the results that ensued, if I like to talk about myself, I still don't know how they came about those results. I still don't know where it came from. And the feeling among Nigerians, if anybody is going to be honest, I'm not talking about what Europeans said, what anybody said. The general feeling, I've never seen an election that was conducted and won, and there was so much sadness and quietness about it. And we are still arguing about so many things about the election, and even the candidates, they are still arguing up to today. I think we should be careful.
Wike said that the EU was supposed to serve, as an observer during the last election and not to present a report that would not give the true picture of Nigerian democracy.
How about they observed that they said what they observed? Does they understand English? When you observe, nobody will tell you that, okay, you have observed, this is what you should write. No. Observe means look at it, study it, follow it, and give your report. And that's what they did. I am sitting down here. I listened, I followed it, I had situation described to me on radio, on television, and my opinion is what I am expressing and have been expressing since. So you cannot tell me that if you're a patriotic Nigerian, you must say things that are no. I'm a patriotic Nigerian, and I love Bola Tinubu as a person because of certain things. But there are things that I can see, I hear that I have to express. You can't gag me because of the fact that you want me to love. I mean, even love tells the truth. Love does not lie. Love does not flatter. Love does not disguise. You say you love somebody, it's coming out, and his face is covered with mucus, and you say, "Oh, you look so beautiful." Does that mean you love the person?
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Now let's go a little bit away from all of that and get to talk about the federal government. It says yesterday that they dismissed the claim, or it dismissed the claim that it has reintroduced petrol subsidy payment. Mr. Yinka Ibidune, this has been on the front burner. We begin to ask questions, several questions, as regards, reintroduction of petrol subsidy, payment. While some persons have come out to say, yes, subsidy is back, the federal government yesterday has come out to dismiss the claims that there is no way that there is nothing like subsidy. I mean, we begin to ask questions. What is really going on? Maybe you help us understand what is actually playing out. I spoke with, a former commissioner of police who also said that the federal government is doing something behind, or otherwise, if we were to follow what the dollar is like right now against the naira, then, we should be buying fuel above what we're buying now. That there is something that is not, that is secret. There's a secret agenda. There's something the federal government is doing to make sure that the price of fuel does not rise above what it is right now. Would you also, give a nod to that? Will you consider that as true?
Definitely. If we are just going to freely allow the payment for imported petrol to be as it is, the price will go up. But remember that the president about a month or so ago said the petrol price will not go up anymore. Now, when he said that, he will put mechanism into position, and I don't know what, since I'm not in government and I've not studied their financial system,
Okay.
so I can't say more than that. But what I can tell you is that the money that the supplier.
Hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello, Mr. Yinka. Oh. All right. We can hear you now.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the government is making sure that the price of petrol does not go any more higher than what it is. And he said so 2 months ago. But the subsidy that people are trying to say that is bad was the one they pay to importers. The importers will say they've ordered so much liters of petrol, and then the government will issue check. Sanusi explained all that in his time. That is gone. But the government being concerned about the effect of the price of petrol must have made some arrangements to ensure that whatever is above the price that we are paying now is paid by government. How that is done, I don't know, because I'm not into their financial system. So I think the government is right in saying that the subsidy has not come back. Because if subsidy should come back, people are expecting the thing to go back to 184 per liter. It cannot go back to 184 per liter. But the government is trying to make sure that they don't pay beyond this 600 and something they are paying now. That, and let the people get used to that, adjust to that. Whilst is trying, maybe, I don't know, I'm not speaking for the government, while it's trying to make sure that it gets some refinery working, Dangote refinery starts working, and so on and so forth. So in the meantime, in the intervening time, he will cap the price we are paying at 600 and something. So I think it's a little bit, if you want to make fun of the government and saying, Ngoton, you are down, what you said you wanted to do, you can't do it. You can say something is at his back. But as far as I'm concerned, even if I were the president, seeing the pain that the Nigerians are facing, I will do the same thing. I will make sure the price of petrol does not go beyond the 600 and something, so far as I am able to do it.
But some persons have the opinion that we should bring back subsidy. I mean, now that the economy is not smiling, a lot is happening. Let me not start naming them in our country. I mean, this is not just the best time for our country. Some persons, some Nigerians, some persons have the opinion that instead of going this far, I mean, why not bring back subsidy and then come down to now find a way to work things out, and so we can all breathe fresh air, actually, and so that there will be it won't be any form of oppression whatsoever. I mean, so that the poor can actually breathe.
Well, I sympathize with that view, but I disagree completely. I think the subsidy is gone, should be gone, but when the pain of the subsidy going is becoming excruciating, I think the government should act, which is what is happening now. Nigerians should learn to survive with the situation as it is now. It will pay them. Even in future, if the price of petroleum comes down, they will have free money of their own to put into other things. We were wasteful the way we were using petrol, and I'm sure we have learned how not to use petrol since that subsidy was gone. I don't blame Tinubu at all for subsidy going. And remember, it wasn't him. Buhari had already removed the subsidy anyway. He was just telling us what has happened. So I think Nigerians should learn to adjust. They should look into other ways of surviving. They should reduce the way they use petrol. You want to go on a 200-yard, even 1 mile journey, you as a young man, you have to take a car. You have to take Okada. Rubbish. In England, a young man can walk 1 mile without even thinking about it. It's not jogging. It's not doing any exercise. You just, if you ask, please, where is Pentoville Road? You say, oh, it's just over there. A few minutes walk. If you believe Oyinbo when they tells you that, you are going to sweat before you get to that Pentoville Road. Because that's what he does. He will walk. But yeah, when you come out of your gate and you are going to the next door to see a friend, next street to see a friend, people, how are you? Where's your car? Is your car not working? That's what they do then. That's rubbish. People should learn to use their, they put on generator, just because of light. Or even if they want to use air condition, they'll use air condition when it's already cool and everything. They still leave it on. It should be, practical and economical, and make sure you use your resources well. And if you have SX, put that SX into other uses and employ more people,
all right,
and distribute your wealth to other people. Don't waste it.
All right. Thank you so very much. Before I let you go, let me ask you to quickly throw your weight behind what the president said. He has reaffirmed that he is not distracted from the task of putting Nigeria on the path of progress. According to him, taking the country to a higher pedestal is his major preoccupation. Please kindly throw your weight behind that statement, and before I let you go, throw your weight around it.
I said it many times that I believe that the Bola Tinubu I know, if he's going to be true to what I know of him, will do all that he can to make Nigeria a better place. I am not talking about how he got into power.
Okay.
I'm not talking about. But now that he's in power, I am sure he will want to do all that is possible to put Nigeria on a better footing. And I think in that cause, we should support him. I will support him. I will support anyone that is in power, that's trying to put Nigeria on a better pedestal. We should waste less resources. We should do things efficiently,
okay,
and invest our time and resources in a profitable way. And I think even people in the diaspora should take the advantage of the naira that is weak to come and do things here and employ people, and let's get Nigeria moving, exporting things and importing less.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, Mr. Yinka Ibiduni, for talking to us this afternoon.
Thank you.
I appreciate
God
you so
bless
much.
you.
Yes, do have a beautiful day today.
Yes, and you too, and all Nigerians.
All right.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Bye.
All right, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. A whole lot of messages have been hitting me like back to back. All right, we'll just keep them coming in. I'll get to see how I can possibly read all of them before we go. But you know how I like it when you keep it civil? I like it that way so much. So I can get to read all of your messages back to back. All right. And then I will get to open up the studio lines now. And of course, re-echo the WhatsApp number for the purpose of those who will be calling us from outside the country. Okay. Now, if you want to call in, the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. That's the number. Very easy. 0700 903 903 903. It's our country. Let's talk about it. Then WhatsApp number is 0700 903 9039. You can either send a message to that number, or if you are calling from the diaspora, you can call in that number. Just call that number. 0700 903 9039. Okay, let me just start with this message and I'll get to take your calls. Okay, now this person is sent he sent a message. He said, we expose ourselves as a nation to the world for mockery because of election. We are getting ourselves distracted from what is indeed to be done. Let's move ahead as a nation and let things work. I'm not in support of whatever forgery, but what led to all these is won and lost election. What are you trying to say? Let's allow the matter rest and move ahead as a nation. Please, let's move ahead as a nation and stop getting ourselves distracted. Hypocrisy won't take us anywhere. He that is without sin should cast the first stone. And that is what he has said there. All right. Let's go further to take calls right now. Please just do keep it civil. Keep it very, 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 very civil. Or maybe I should help you listen to that again. The way I like you to keep it civil, Shay. But don't worry, just to keep it civil. 0700 903 903 903. Good afternoon to you. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, we lost that call. Please do call back. Okay, let me see if I can read more messages. Should I? Or take calls? Let's do calls first. I think let's do calls first. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Then WhatsApp 0700 903 9039. That's it. Good afternoon to you.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. All right. I think you have to call back. Call back when you're ready to talk. All right, because we really don't have a whole of the time. With us. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Judy.
Good afternoon.
My name is Chicks from UK.
Welcome.
Thank you for bringing a guest. Unfortunately, I disagree in some areas with your guest. Especially in the place where he says the Igbo people should come down. Nobody is throwing them under the belt. He missed he missed it completely. Igbo people are people who are progressive. How can you tell a man to stand in the same place? He forgot that when you are not in government, one policy can destroy the whole region. Just one policy. So let us not continue, just like the last message you read. Let's forge ahead. To forge ahead till when? That is exactly what we're talking about. Forge ahead till when? People can come here and say, oh, in the interest of peace, let us forge ahead.
Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry about that. All right. This person is saying, as Lord Daniel said.
He says, oh, let us, if he is in the position, the subsidy should be. I mean, if it's either there is.
Oh, I thought I thought as much. There's an issue with that line. Please do call back if you can. Just do call back, okay? Now, this person is saying, as Lord Danen said, you cannot build something on nothing and expect it to stand. Under the principle of Estopel, you cannot benefit from your own wrongdoing. Under the principle of equity, he who comes with equity must come with clean hands. Or he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. That's my message to the president and the All Progressives Congress. Okay? You're taking this thing to another level. Well, someone should 0700 903 9039 is a WhatsApp number to send a message to. Good afternoon to you.
Judy. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, this is Sunday joining you again. Good afternoon once more.
Welcome.
That man that said we should accept it and we should take it like that, I disagree with him. You don't expect everybody to be rich, and because you are buying the thing in a cheaper way or in a government price, you expect the poor masses to are not buying it in a higher cost. I mean, in diaspora, they make everything easy and free and fair, so that everybody will not complain, and they will see the man that is a governor or a president as a capable to take responsibility of the masses and of the country. When you took a job you cannot deliver, they will say you are not fit. But it's talking as if they have is APC member. No, nobody say APC is not trying. But the 180 that you say that we should accept it like that, that means the corruption will be adding and be adding and be adding, because everybody in the country buy gas, buy fuel, buy diesel, and not all the whole poor man have tanker. Think about it. All the rich man is the people or the politicians that have tankers. You want to tell me that when the fuel price is at the top, the poor masses can afford it? When he say he's gone, okay, fine. He has to make us to understand and to see the reason and to see that when this thing is gone, everything prices will be low and everybody will be happy. What Buhari cannot do, he can do it. But in his own, he comes to add fire on fuel and make everybody mourn.
All right.
How can we see reason about it?
All right. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Now, truly speaking, someone sent a message, said, truly speaking, Tinubu is indeed an enigma in all fronts. What Chief Obafemi Awolowo could not achieve in all his time of struggles as a politician, and what Chief MKO Abiola could get or couldn't get as a foremost philanthropist, and with a Muslim ticket, Tinubu got it on a platter of gold, and soon he will be the first Nigerian president to enter the Guinness Book of Records for his political sagacity. What a great man. Chinedu sent in that from Badagry. All right. We'll take more calls now. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Judy. It's me once again, Chips from the UK.
Okay.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is, the man who spoke, who said he's not speaking for the government, I think actually, I don't want to berate him, but in the real sense, he's speaking for the government, because I don't know what he meant by saying, subsidy is gone, and it's gone, and the government is still paying. If you understand the meaning of subsidy, is either it is there or it is not there. It's as simple as ABCD. When we stop deceiving ourselves, especially people who come to speak on a public stage, you should be able to say the truth. If you can't say the truth, just keep your opinion. I mean, you can say your opinion, but the truth is the truth. Don't cover it to be the truth. Because you can't tell people you are removing a subsidy, and on the other way around you are paying, and you are asking Nigerians to bear it because it will be good for us. How is it going to be good for us? How many ministers do we have? Why are we wasting money? He doesn't even talk about the wastage of the government, and he's talking about the promises to endure it. This is the hypocrisy we are seeing in that country. And this is why nothing is going to move forward until we start to speak the truth. Nothing will move forward until we start to speak the truth. It doesn't matter if it is your relation, it is your family, it is your tribe. You've got to say it as it is. And let us stop coming on national TVs and the radios to tell us we are not speaking for the government while you are speaking for the government. Thank you, Mr. Ikamijudi.
All right, I appreciate your call so much. Thank you. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Well, don't worry, just hold on. I'll take all of your calls, okay? Just chill. All right, let's see. Let me read this message. He said, Mr. Timmy Pre Silva, must be a joker for trying to contest for the Bayelsa gubernatorial election, knowing fully well that he has contested twice as a governor. He should have known quite okay what the Constitution said. He shouldn't even try to appeal the judgment because the Constitution is crystal clear. Emmanuel Chijoke from Ikotun sent in that message. Thank you so very much, Emmanuel. Let's go here. Good afternoon to you. Hello, good afternoon. Are you there? Oh, maybe I think you should call back. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you move away from your radio set?
Okay.
Yeah.
The man that they are already speak when invite for this, because of the man and the family that are feeding well. That's why you are talking like that. You don't know what people are passing through. Look at it. People are suffering. People are suffering because of in family. They are okay. They are eating well. That's why we call like this talking because the behalf of the supporting people. Instead of them to come and say that what she said true. He said that you are not defending that you is not defending government. Eh?
You don't have to.
When they think well, it's not good.
Thank you.
It's not good at all.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Yeah, you don't have to attack anyone. All right. We are all sharing our own opinion. That's the basic thing. You should get to understand. Yes, his statement might not just go down well with you, or he understands what he's saying. I think some other persons do. Okay. Yeah. Let's go this way again. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ikami.
Yes, welcome.
This is Miracle from Ikotu.
All right.
People are telling us to forget about this 4G matter and move on. We are all hypocrites. I don't know how we want a better Nigeria, a Nigeria that is fair to all, and somebody that did not attend university, and the certificate is very, very fishy. I'll attend university for 4 years plus. I'll suffer inside sun. I'll buy handouts. After everything, I come out, I don't have a job. There's somebody who didn't even go to university will now have a job and even be president of Nigeria than me. Is it fair? Is it a right side? Is it just? And people are telling us to move on to where? How many years ago now have we been moving on? Where have we moved to? Is it fair? People should try to be objective when they talk. It's not fair that people will be suffering. So when we tell us to move on, have patience, it will be good. It's a sagacity president. It's this president. Is it that one we're going to eat? Nobody hates Mr. Tinubu. Let him do well. If he do, everybody will praise him. He entered since how many days now? You might imagine the price of gas, imagine the price of fuel. Even me, I can't buy fuel again for the past how many months now. I used to buy fuel every day. I don't buy fuel again. Now gas is expensive. Now what do we do? They want to kill us. People should stop gaslighting us that we should calm down, we should move ahead. We are making a mockery of ourselves. Before Uncle, is it me that someone's going for certificates? Am I the one that sent it to go for certificates? Nobody should go and put the thing of one man on every Nigerian that we should move on to where. Mr. Jude, thank you very much. That's my opinion.
Thank you so very much for talking to us. All right. Good afternoon to you. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Kamejude, how are you today?
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Godfrey. I'm calling from Surulere.
Welcome, Godfrey.
Do you know that saying that speed without direction, moving with speed but you don't have direction? That is what I can say in response to this call or idea of moving forward. We should leave everything that is rotten and move forward. As if they don't they don't have. Is it that somebody doesn't apply any form of wisdom to all of these things? Even the Holy Book says that when the foundation.
Oh, what happened? Oh my God. Okay, so sorry about that. You can call back though. Okay. Good afternoon.
God bless you. Come here.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
God bless. How are you there?
I'm okay. What's your name?
Good afternoon. I think what I have to. You see how people.
What is your name first? What's your name?
Moroi, please.
All right.
Moroi from Eva.
Okay.
You can see how people is angry with their speech, with the way they are talking. In fact, somebody was saying it now. Not Tinubu, he know Tinubu very well. Somebody, president have forged results, fake results to be president. You know him very well. There's no problem. All I know is only truth that can take this nation, Nigeria, to the next level. Only truth. Because God said it's only truth that can set us free. Anybody that fails to say the truth is in trouble in the hands of God. I'm not God, but the word of God said it's only truth that can set us free. Whosoever that fail to stand in truth is in trouble in the hands of God. The way country is going, high price in food, everything. Rice, a bag of rice we were buying 7,500, 6,000. How much is a bag of rice now? The man was talking about petrol. Not everybody can use petrol. Not everybody can use motor. If a liter of oil is 5,000, so it's only there where they on top that can buy it and use. So the common man cannot buy petrol on his generator. No power, no road, no healthcare, nothing in the country. So somebody will come and begin to talk if other people are fools. Other people are not fools. It's because Nigeria is a peaceful country. That is why in outside country, there's some country, they cannot take all this nonsense that is happening in Nigeria. Everybody know. Because Nigeria is a peaceful country. That is why all this thing is happening. But nevertheless, God is in control. Nigeria must turn to a better country one day, whether they like it or not. God bless you.
God bless you too. I appreciate your call. All right. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Ijeoma Egwuatu.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Mr. Easy calling.
Welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Ijeoma. In fact, I heard what everybody has been saying. The thing is this. Why people are complaining is not that people don't want the good for this country. Anybody that is complaining really wants good atmosphere for everybody. As long as you can satisfy the ordinary man, you are good. That is just the most important thing. The ordinary man are unable to feed. Now, the way dollar has dollarized to where Naira is, Naira has no effect anymore. I believe in time to come, anybody that wants to get married now, they will not be collecting Naira money for bride price. Is dollar, is a fuel. They'll be demanding as bride price. Because the whole thing is not a joking something. It's really hard. So many people are selling their cars now. It's just so tough. Now, anybody that will come and say, let's keep enduring, let's keep tightening our belts, that person should be able to say, I want to accommodate or feed people that are hungry. If you can come outside and say, let's endure. You that you are saying let's endure, that means your pocket is very filled. The economy doesn't affect you. So be ready to accommodate people. Just call people that you people come, oh, let me feed the people while people are enduring. So he's really telling on everybody. If you're saying, it's not affecting you, that means you should come outside and gather people that are hungry, come and feed them to see whether really you are being favored or it's not affecting you. So we should not be sentimental when it comes to things like this. Just the thing is, let's just be straightforward. Let's be sincere to each and every one of us. That's just it. With all this accumulation of everything, how much can we even eat? Even though you have billions in your account, you want to eat food. You cannot eat more than 2,000 naira food at a spot. You cannot eat more than 2,000 naira food. So all these things we are just doing to kill ourselves, it doesn't go anywhere. All these things are just vanity. So let's just come up and live like humans. Live like human beings, because tomorrow, if you eat today, tomorrow, you don't know what will happen tomorrow. So that's just it. Let's just be fair to each and every one of us and put this country in order.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. This person says, good afternoon. My name is Blessing Scott from Alagbado. Yeah. To my own opinion, Kanu should be released. Nnamdi Kanu should be released too. He should be given his freedom. It is right. And of course, congratulations to Sunday Igboho. I'm happy for him and his family. Thank you so very much. Blessing for dropping that. Good afternoon. Mr. Ibiduni has spoken well. Igbos are a very important and vital part of this country. They should preserve and forge ahead. The fruitful end is very near. From Sahid Barua. Thank you so very much, Sahid. I heard someone saying that we should ignore forgery and other wrongs and move forward. Forward to where? Justice and uprightness is the only way to move forward. Why was Mesoma called to question? Let us be serious. Okay? Thank you so very much. Thank you, and thank you again. Chima from Surulere. Okay, let's see if we can check on more. It is better. No. We can't read that one at all. We can't read that one at all. 0700 903 903 903. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. This is live from Ejibo.
Welcome.
Okay, what I'm saying is this. Power is intoxicating our leaders. When you are drinking a sweet wine, you will feel like drinking the whole bottle. But at a time, you will feel down and you will sleep. And it's coming back to Nigeria very soon. Because the leaders are at the verge of coming, as in they are about quenching their power very soon. I believe that God will intervene. I believe that one day this country will be fine. And I believe that the leaders will be cleared that soon. That's my contribution. Thank you. God bless Nigeria. God bless you all.
Bless you too. Thank you so very much. I said it earlier. Fuel subsidy shouldn't come together with trimming down the expenses of government officials and lawmakers, cutting or merging some ministries so we all can feel the pain of the subsidy removal. But no, they are quick to remove subsidy that directly affects the poor the most. Olushoga Ajayi from Odonla Ikorodu sent in that message, and sent more though, but appreciate that. Let's just leave it there and see how many calls and messages we can take. We'll have a whole lot of them here. Let's just do it quickly. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Jude.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Tony. I'm calling from Okota.
All right.
Yeah, one I want to speak is about Wike. He needs to watch what he did during that election. Maybe he doesn't have some clips of what he did. Because if he has it, he shouldn't have made that comment. You know, when they are wrong, they will claim that they are right. The people came and observed and wrote what they observed. Then why are you blaming them? He needs to watch what he did. Because he's supposed to be ashamed of himself of what he did. So he shouldn't make noise.
Thank you.
Please. Thank you.
Right.
That is my contribution.
Thank you so very much. All right. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Kamijide.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Emeka from UK.
Welcome, Emeka.
Yeah. Quick one. Let me just put my on the issue of moving on, move on. You know, this being a slogan in Nigeria every time, move on. You see, how long shall we keep on moving on? You know, when impunity is the order of the day in Nigeria. So, my own opinion, see, Mr. President Tinubu should at least be proactive to some certain things. So it's not everything when you delegate to your members of your government or staff in the government, you have to be monitoring them, knowing how well they are going. You not be sitting in offices there. People are suffering in Nigeria. As of today, I know how many people are calling me for money for Nigeria. Sending me their dying family men, well-bodied men. They are crying. Some don't know what to do tomorrow. And they hungry in the land. I don't know if it gets out of hand like this, there may be a problem in this country. Or they open borders so that food can come in Nigeria. Let them open borders so that can import rice. If the Nigerian rice cannot even serve the whole nation, even in UK, even they import rice from other countries of the whole world. Something you cannot produce to give to the other, but then you import it. Open the border so that you enter the country so that people can feed well. When you start people with bad governance, food, again, what do you expect them to do? Nigerians are very patient. They are very patient people, honestly. You can't just do this in other countries. They will come out from the street. I don't know where we're sitting. These people all these politicians sitting down in the office, eating well. Most of their children are here and abroad, living fine, buying houses. But this common man in Nigeria is suffering. They keep telling them, move on, have patience. How long are they be having patience? Well, be having patience for all along.
Right.
Honestly, the Mr. President should stand up. They should be proactive in some certain things, honestly. Right. Especially security and food. And this issue of energy. He should stand up on himself and move day-to-day activities there. Nigerians are suffering, honestly. Before they come out, Nigerians, all of them will march out of the streets, start shouting, causing mayhem.
All right, thank you.
Let's not know what to do about this, honestly. Everybody, I'm not talking about the issue of certificate. I know that maybe when they went to Supreme Court now, and the Supreme Court can do otherwise. It's just like a football team in Nigeria play Real Madrid, like a Sharks of Otaka play Real Madrid. You know, when Sharks win Real Madrid, you know how it be. So like that. That's the after of the case in the Supreme Court.
Thank you.
So
all right.
Thank you.
I appreciate you for talking to us. 0700 903 903 903. Now, someone sent a message. He said, the last fuel I bought was May 29th. Since then, I have not been able to buy again. Someone is saying we should be patient and move on. We go soon. We go soon reach where we should go. Okay, now I understand. Okay. Thank you so very much. But what's your name? Did you drop it? Oh, you did not. You did not. It's all right. Thank you. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Gideon.
Hey,
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
From Italy.
Good afternoon to you.
I don't know where to start. You know, I've listened to a lot of calls, and the situation in Nigeria is alarming. You know, we are already on the red zone because let me use myself as an example. If I'm in Nigeria today, I'll be going close to my 50s. I'm already 45. So if I now say, let us move on, like most of the people will say in Nigeria, let us be patient. There is a probability that the present government is going to take their 8 years in tenure because they are in power. So if I'm 45 and you add 8 years to my 45 years of waiting, because I know there's nothing will happen. There's not going to be a change. There's not going to be dividends of democracy that I'm going to enjoy in that 8 years. So you add that 8 years to my 45 years. then I'll be close to my 60s. Automatically, my time on earth is I'm already looking to the other side normally because you're already 60 something. So you don't have the power to fight. You don't have the power to even do anything again. You're already thinking to be a grandfather or move on with life like that. So you see the system of Nigeria today. All of us that are, some of us that are on the bench or saying, no, I believe in these people, APC will do this, APC will do that. Most of us are deceiving ourselves because no average Nigerian is getting anything. Nobody is getting anything from the so democracy we have put ourselves into for the past years. Even when it was PDP or what, we have not gotten anything. Nobody, even you, I asked you a question last time. What are you gaining from the Nigerian government as a Nigerian citizen? You that is anchoring this program today. There is nothing. Everything you do today is based on the salary you earn from where you are employed. Nobody gives you anything. You are just surviving on your own. You live in a country. You are like you have like you're taking like as a place where you pay. You rented the place. You stay there because you are paying rent. They don't grab anything they give you. The government is just for themselves. And it's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. Nobody is doing anything. Let me tell you, the reason why Nigeria is still moving on today, everybody thinks things are going okay, especially in Lagos. It is because of the people in diaspora. Don't let anybody deceive you. Go to Murtala Mohammed Airport. Go and look at the people that are coming in. There is no investor. There is no tourism. There is nothing. It's only Nigerians coming to see their relatives. These are the people that will bring the forest. These are the people that will bring the money. These are the people that will give people food. These are the people that will still send money. The government is not doing anything. If you take the diaspora out of the situation of Nigeria today, I tell you, Mr. Kamijojo, tomorrow morning you will see people on the streets. Because these are the only people surviving the people back home. Workers are not being paid. Student loan, where is the student loan today? We said palliatives, where are the palliatives? Everything is done analog way in Nigeria. How can you be budgeting money to share to people? Why can't you invest these things in things that will benefit the people? Create companies, give people jobs. You will be sharing money. Now you want to share money to market people. Do we have the data of people doing micro businesses? Do we have the data collection of these people so that those money can go to them without any form of corruption? No, we don't have any data. We don't even know who we are. We cannot identify Nigerian citizens. The government cannot identify their citizens. Why should you be sharing money? The Nigerian government today have not sat down today, first of all, to think of the problem of identifying their citizens first. Having a uniform data collection so that everybody will know the way we spend our money, the total number of Nigerians we have in we are just assuming we are 200 million. The way we want to share money, we share money to 10,000 people. We say we have solved the problem. We have a very big problem.
All right.
We have a very, very
Thank you.
problem. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. I appreciate your call. Well, it's okay. It's okay. 0700 I'll take just 3 more calls and I'm good to go. Okay, just three. And please just keep it 60 seconds for me. Let's do it. Pam, 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 and we're out of here. Just 3 calls and we're good. Okay? Yeah. Shall we? Just 3. All right. Hello. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
60 seconds, please. What's your name?
Okay, my name is James from Ago.
All right.
Yeah. See, my brother, do you know the problem of Nigeria? Hello?
Go ahead. We can hear you. Just go ahead.
Yeah. The problem of Nigeria is religion and tribalism. That is what is affecting today in Nigeria. How can somebody ask Nigeria to move on with corruption? It's unfair.
Right.
It's unfair. It's unfair.
It's okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. That's 1. 2 more to go. 0700 903 903 903. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Julia.
Yes, good afternoon.
Nigeria is a beautiful town. Lovely engine, but the gearbox is on reverse. The day we get a driver that can put it on gear 1 to move forward, we know where we're going to. When the politician knows the followers that we are docile, they'll do us the way they want to. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much. Michael from Ejigbo sent him this message quickly. He said, someone telling me to move on should tell me what to move on with. One woman recently committed suicide, including her 3 children, because of hunger. We have been saying that the God of Israel will judge them. The same Israel that are fighting for their freedom, even though they have God. Until we wake up and start protecting, or what did you say? Okay, let's leave that there. It's time to go, people. I'll be here again tomorrow, same time, okay? 1 p.m. Just 1 p.m. I'll be here and we'll get to talk more. Sorry I couldn't take all of your calls, but please do put this call across tomorrow. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I'll be here. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. Okay? And on social media, I am Ikami Jude. IKAMIJUDEH. To follow me. And we talk better just right there. Thank you so very much. I'm out of here. Good afternoon, Lagos.
Dear valued listeners, we believe in free speech, but with freedom comes responsibility. We'd like to remind you to be mindful of the power of your words and the impact they can have on others. As members of Voice of the People community, it's crucial that we foster an environment of respect, empathy, and understanding. As we lead healthy discussions and diverse opinions, it is important to ensure that these opinions are backed by facts and grounded in truth. Slanderous statements and baseless accusations not only harm individuals, but also undermine the very fabric of our community. So, how do you contribute to a more responsible and informed dialogue? 1. Fact check before you speak. Take the time to verify the information you intend to share. 2. Respect